My name is Vajahat Yar Khan. I'm a board-certified pediatric dentist by profession. We have our offices located in Houston, Texas metropolitan area. We have 12 of them now. We started with one, obviously, in 2020. And I got in touch with DO in 2017. And I've been with them since 2017, but got into the real membership side in 2022. I was a little bit off, in 2020, a lot of things were happening and I took a little break from DO, but then came back again in 2020. And COVID happened, and since then I've been a member, and it has been awesome. So basically, growing from a single practice and then getting to 3 practices in 2017 when I actually became a part of the DO, and getting to 12 practices. I mean, it's been a journey, and I was coached a lot, and I was given a lot of insights and inputs while I was doing all of that, and tremendously got the benefit from the opportunities I got in DEO. Yeah, so basically before joining the DEO, I was operating. I mean, I was working in these 3 practices, running around like a chicken without a head. And there were systems in place. The system was me. Nothing was written down. The culture was me. I was trying to manage the team. I was trying to do dentistry. All of that was haphazard. Kind of little haphazard even now, because when you grow, you break your systems again. You add another practice, you break your systems again. That's what Emmett has been teaching us. But then every practice that you add, after the systems are broken, you implement the same systems that you had implemented in the successful ones, and it becomes easier. So yeah, I mean, they provided me with the systems, they provided me with a better myself that can be a CEO and a leader to actually keep the teams motivated and get the best out of them. So DEO helped me in many different ways. I mean, specifically how I handled the systems in the office, the culture in the office, how I handled the teams in the office. And apart from that, coming to DEO meetings, I was able to meet with a lot of innovators. And that gave me an idea of, okay, when I'm building these systems, how about helping my other colleagues, which became my passion. On the side, I started doing practice consulting in Houston. And then I figured that a lot of people were hurting in many different ways. So I started something called as USA Dental Solutions, which is a managed service group where we provide back office services to a lot of dental offices. And that happened, and we started thinking about, okay, how do we automate a lot of this? Because we have this big team in India, and it's a challenge to, again, measure their metrics. So we started developing a software. Again, got the idea from DEO, met with a lot of people who were doing different things with the technology. So created a software called Dentrax, and we will be at the Phoenix meeting with a stall. So all of this happened while I was exposed to a lot of different people with great ideas, not just ideas, but how to take those ideas forward and implement them in a meaningful way where you can impact lives. So all of that learned at DEO. All I learned before DEO was how to be a good clinician, but after DEO, I learned how to be a good person and a good leader. So when we started with our first 3 practices and I joined DEO, we were at $3 million level, and now we are doing 12 million, and that's a good growth. Plus, I have started these 2 new businesses. Again, a lot of these inputs came from DEO, and those 2 businesses are separate in their own sense, but they are all connected to dental. So this community over here not only provided me with the firepower to be a better person and a leader, but also helped me tremendously grow my revenues already 10x to what I started with. So when I started with DEO, I was at 3 locations, and now we are on 12th location, probably closing the deal next week. So personally, the biggest change has come in the last 3 months, where I've been able to get away from the chair, We took a big vacation as a family, and I'm spending more time with my kids and more involved in their growth and development. As far as my team members are concerned, that has been great too, because we've been able to retain more than 80% of our staff. We have grown from having like 7 people in the staff to about 117 now, which is here in the patient-facing teams that we have. And then we have 300 staff members back home in India. So we're impacting a lot of lives. People tend to stick with us. All the methods that I'm learning at the DO are helping me to take a better look at individual people as human beings than just members who are working for us. So it has tremendously helped me in that respect. So before the DEO, in 2017, when I had 3 offices, I was full-time on the chair, actually more than full-time, because I was managing the business too and then doing clinical dentistry. And since that first meeting, everybody has been motivating me to get away from the chair and focus more on the business. Couldn't pull the plug until last year in 2024, in October, pulled the plug and got away from the chair, and it has been a game changer. So it took me a while. I was adamant, but they were adamant too. Get away from the chair, get away from the chair. So eventually that happened, and now I'm able to make that passive income. Yeah, the most important objection to joining a DEO, like always, when you're actually on one practice or 2 practices, is the cost. And that was the case with me too. I would come for all the meetings. I would try to attend as much as I can, but paying that cost on a monthly basis, I thought was too much. But the value that DEO gave me, when I became a member, I saw all of that to be so unique and meaningful. Probably, that should have been done earlier. I really recommend and highly recommend people who want to pull that plug. It's money very well invested, and you get access to so many great things that if you go sit down on the whiteboard and chalk it out yourself, it will take you a long time to do that, and probably not even going to be able to do it as well as they have done it. So I think all the value that comes from the portal, the value that comes from these coaches that are training people, and this whole community as a member is outstanding, and it's money well spent and the time very well spent.